In this video we're going to take a look at Phoenix arms. These are pistols made in Phoenix and they're issued to everyone in Phoenix. Or wait, maybe they're made in California. Kind of a unique little pistol, I guess you could say. This is not my favorite pistol for sure. Anyway, let's take a look at it. First off, I like to always remove a magazine because that's a safe way to check a firearm. Unless it's got a magazine disconnect. Safety. So now I can drop the safety, pull back the slide, then remove the magazine and see that it's clear. As far as styling goes, they've got a ribbed barrel. We've got a fairly easy to use sight. They've got a extended floor plate on the mag, which doesn't add any capacity. It makes it a little easier to hold on to. You know, they could look worse, but this safety only engages when the mag is in. Then there's this safety up on top next to your sights. Always nice to have a safety on the slide, right? And then that safety only works when the mag is in. So we've got it on shoot and on shoot. That's when we can finally pull the trigger. So kind of a weird one as far as learning when you can use the trigger or not. Single action, so it's only going to work when you pull the hammer back, or each subsequent shot in single action. It's not double action. The trigger will never pull the hammer back for you. So now let's try to swap out these barrels. It's easier said than done. So I think you're supposed to have the mag removed. We're going to pull back to some extent and pull forward on that, and then the barrel comes out. Now we'll kind of restage that spring and go grab the spring because it's shot about 20 feet away. So we'll put it in again and then pull back ever so slightly on the slide, trying to keep that spring in there at the same time. Then we'll sort of drop the new barrel in and let it rock down, go forward, and it should be locked into place. So now we've got the cool extended barrel for distance shooting and snipering. So let's actually put some ammo in this thing and see how it works. Let's get some safeties on. Now let's shoot with it. Alright, let's check out this target first. I don't think there's too much going on with it.
There's a problem with that rear safety, or that rear sight. Kind of floats back and forth. Also, your safeties are on.
So, it's pretty much the sight picture there. Let's see how we can do. Well, not too bad considering. Shot went okay, just a little bit to the 3 o'clock there, but had a little bit of a malfunction. There was a failure to feed. It ejected just fine, but that next round didn't insert well. I might not have had the mag inserted all the way. Who knows? Let's try to find out. Alright, why isn't it shooting? I guess that's safety engaged. Oh, isn't that nice?
Your firing pin safety was on.
Let's see what that round went. A little bit high to the 1 or 2 o'clock there. And we got another failure to feed. I'm going to kind of pull up on the magazine this time. Way over to the right that time. This time I'm just going to focus in there and not try to shoot through the camera because these sights are a little hard to see. Alright, so this is the Phoenix Arm shooting Remington 550. Oops, that was me. Definitely having some trouble with this mag. Another failure to feed. Another failure to feed. What do you know? Failure to feed. Doesn't like feeding. Let's just say that it doesn't feed, then it's not a failure. Huh, it actually worked that time. It's like a present when this thing shoots twice in a row for you. And then you're out of ammo. So I'm not sure where all those were hitting, but definitely had the sniper barrel on there, you'd think it would do a little better. So that's the Phoenix Arms. I don't know if you'd call this a Saturday Night Special. I think some people probably would. Not a gun I would want. And we'll leave it at that. I wouldn't recommend this as a first gun for anyone. Wouldn't recommend this as a target gun. It's kind of difficult to use. Not a very great design. Kind of neat how you can change the barrels until something broke in there, and it's kind of a pain to, kind of tedious to change the barrels now. And too many safeties. This is a good example of too many safeties. I can't take the magazine out till I put it on safe. Once it's on safe, I can't cock the hammer, but I can take the magazine out. And then once it's on safe, I can't pull the thing back to see if it's empty. So there's so many safeties that it's really not safe anymore. Wish I could explain that better, but can I see that Glock? I come across a gun, take the magazine out, I check to see if there's a round in the chamber, and since there's no magazine, the gun is now safe. Done. So now I come across the Phoenix Arms. I want to see if it's empty. So I try to remove the magazine and I can't. I push the magazine and release and I can't do it. I put it on safe. Now I can pull the magazine and see that it's empty. But now that I've got it on safe, I can't pull the chamber open to see if there's a slide back to see if the chamber is empty. So I try to pull off safe. I can't. I need to put the magazine back in so that I can pull it off safe. So that I can open it, so I can put the slide lock up so that I can pull out the magazine and check that it's empty. Extra steps. Kind of complicated. Wouldn't want to force someone who's not familiar with firearms to go through this manual of arms. It's just too difficult. When we go to shoot, we've got this safety / slide lock. We've also, we're calling this the firing pin safety. So we've got this other safety up here that needs to be engaged or disengaged. Too many things to go wrong. Too difficult to get this gun to work when you need it to. So not one I would recommend. You don't see that too often on a gun channel, but there's a gun I would not recommend.
The guys and gals of GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.